has been pretty rubbish, so me and this one are gonna go out for a walk.
So I'm having my 6th miscarriage. We're going through our 6th miscarriage right now, and I knew that we were going to, because for us, if we get pregnant, we miscarry.
Finding out we're pregnant now is far from exciting. I think that my response to Jen at the time was, I'm not sure if I can do this again.
When we found out I was pregnant, it's kind of just a waiting game until you're not pregnant anymore.
Last Monday, had a week, and actually I was quite hopeful. I was quite, I wouldn't go as far as to say I was excited, but I was certainly quite hopeful. And today, yesterday actually, Jen started bleeding, and we thought it was spotting, and it's fine. And today, it's just got much heavier, and she's in a lot of pain. And yeah, we're having another miscarriage.
The worst thing is seeing Al's face. I mean, I know that sounds awful, doesn't it? Because obviously what a beautiful face he has, but seeing his face when something like this happens is like somebody's punching you in the heart. It is just so awful to watch the person that you love look like that and feel like that and not be able to fix it for them. And obviously that must be how he feels about me all the time. I only have to see his face acting like that. He has to actually watch this happen to me.
Every other time I've cried and I've said how I'm feeling, and to be quite honest with you, I'm complete at my wit's end now.
I don't know how Al feels, because as much as he talks on here, he does not talk in real life. Not that much anyway. Not as much as he does on camera.
The thing that I'm finding very difficult now is like, that's probably it. 6 miscarriages, we should probably stop trying. And that, for me, is the hardest thing. I want nothing more in the world than another baby. It's so frustrating when you see people have babies so easily. And yeah, here I am. It's so hard, but I guess that's life.
This pregnancy is ending, and really I just feel relief that it was quick, because the ones that go on for months are killers. The last one was unbelievable. 6 weeks of waiting to miscarry, 2 operations, medical management that didn't work. That was literally like living a nightmare. But this is natural. We've only had 1 natural miscarriage before, so I feel lucky in a way that my body's actually doing what it should do this time, rather than have to have operations.
Miscarriage is messed up, man. I watched a video on YouTube recently about a family, a couple who going through a miscarriage, experiencing a miscarriage. But the title of the video was "Everything Happens for a Reason," which I know is like a common school of thought for many people, and I think it's a really helpful school of thought. And maybe there is truth in it somewhere, but when you are in the thick of it, it really is hard to hold on to that, because what the hell could possibly be the reason that I have had 6 miscarriages? What could the reason possibly be? To try and get your head round, everything happens for a reason. Well, does 6 happen for a reason? Because whatever that reason is, it better be bloody good. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't think everything happens for a reason all the time.
Al wrote a post yesterday about me being out with Ted, and kind of how the world just goes on, and what's happening in our little world is in our little world, and then everything else going on around us is obviously exactly the same.
I guess it's not going to happen for us, is it? And if I had any ounce of ability to find any emotion left inside of me about miscarriage, then I would probably find that very difficult to say. I'm so completely exhausted of pouring out over the fact that now we've lost 6 babies. I've got nothing left to come out, which is probably why I feel nothing right now. I feel, well, nothing. Nothing's not the right word. I don't feel nothing, but I feel like, you know, I can't cry again because I've all cried out. I can't be angry again because I've been angry. So what is left now to feel?
As hard as miscarriage is, and as upsetting as it is, and as much as it affects Al and I as people on the inside, the way that it makes us feel, we cannot let it affect our relationship or our lives or our family, because we're lucky to have the children that we do have. My boys are unbelievably beautiful and perfect, so I just focus on them and think how lucky I am. I am so lucky. I am so lucky. I don't feel... I'd go through all of this 10 times over to have the 2 boys that I do have.
Because it is what it is, isn't it? And of course it's going to happen to us again, because that's what happens to us. Get pregnant, have a miscarriage. Probably should just stop trying to have a baby, right? I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel completely and utterly numb. Do you know what? I actually don't think I am numb. I think I'm just exhausted from feeling like a huge hole is in my heart. I think actually that's more accurate than feeling numb. Maybe coming out to clear my head wasn't actually what I needed, because, well, actually probably was what I needed, because I actually started to process things. I'm lost now as well. I don't even know where I am.
I'm the lucky one, because I'm mum to them. And I'm the only person in the world that's mum to them. How lucky am I? Oh God. My 2 perfect boys. Yeah, it's really shit. This is what a 39-year-old woman with no makeup on and very limited amount of sleep looks like. Dreadful, isn't it? I wish I could put some kind of filter on here.